What's going on, everyone? So in this video, we're going to go through a complete walkthrough from start to finish of setting up your Facebook ad. And in this video, I'm actually going to be setting up two separate ads. I'm going to go through all of the steps. The first ad that we're going to set up is going to be a crazy discount offer. And then the second ad is going to be a resource offer. So we're going to go through two separate, completely separate ads. I'm going to kind of go through the entire process, and you can kind of just watch as I set the ad up. And, I'll go through different pointers as I'm going through the settings, as I'm going through and making some changes. And I'll try to go through everything as quick as possible, so that this video doesn't turn out to be like an hour long. But for your convenience, I'm going to just kind of go through the entire setup. That way you can just kind of watch how it's done, so that you can go and you can set up your Facebook ad, and you can have kind of an idea in the back of your mind of how the process works. So let's go ahead and get started with setting up a crazy discount offer. So we're inside of my Facebook ads account, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a brand new ad based on a crazy discount offer. So what I did was I'm selecting a gym discount funnel. This funnel is available inside of the resources area. On the previous training where I'm talking about ClickFunnels and I'm talking about the free share funnels that I'm giving away, because there are a lot of different businesses that are going to be a lot of different types of companies in industries that are going to be looking at this entire course. I'm trying to provide as many sales funnels that everybody can use as possible. But no matter what industry you're in, you can easily take this, make a small few changes, and you can make it your own. But as an example, for the purpose of this training, we're going to be doing a discount funnel for a gym. So let's just say, for example, that you're a gym and you're trying to get some new members to come in the door. So the big offer that we're going to be doing, that we're going to be running a Facebook ad, is going to be to this page. This is the landing page that's inside of this sales funnel. It's a two-page funnel inside of our ClickFunnels account. ClickFunnels is the software that I highly recommend for everybody to use, because it's just the easiest and the most convenient one to use, and they just have the best service. So the offer we're going to do is free 7-day entrance into the gym for 7 full days. And, a lot of the gyms that I work with, what they do is during the process of getting somebody to come in for a free 7 days, is when they come in for their very first day, what they'll do is they'll go ahead and sign them up for a package, like for the next 3, 6, or 12 months. And what they'll do is they'll do a one-time offer. They'll say, thank you so much for coming in for this free 7-day trial that we have going on. You can work out as much as you want, come in as much as you want for the next 7 days. But right now, if you will go ahead and sign up for, our package deal, like 12 months, if you'll go ahead and do that, we're going to give you access to a trainer for free for the entire time. Or we'll give you tanning. We'll give you as much tanning in our tanning beds as possible for as long and as much as you want. And it's a one-time offer. So if they say no, and then they decide they want to join the gym, then they have to pay that extra fee. So that's what a lot of gyms are doing with this initial offer. But basically what we're doing is we're setting up a Facebook ad that is going to send people to this specific page. And if they want to get a voucher for a free 7-day membership, they click on the button, they enter their name, email, and phone number. And then what happens is they're going to go to a thank you page. And this is kind of a generic thank you page that I have set up for. I think actually this is a picture of a dentist office, but it's just as an example. You want to put, an image of your staff or something like that. It's just kind of an example. And if you stop right now and call and set up your appointment, we'll give you a free gym bag. So it's just kind of an incentive to get people to come in. So let's go ahead and create our Facebook ad. What we're going to do is we're going to click on Create. And then we got some options here. We could do traffic. We could do conversions. We can do lead generation. Those are the three that you're going to be kind of taking a look at. Everything else, honestly, is just not really something that I would be interested in messing with unless you're much more advanced. So traffic is basically Facebook optimizing your entire Facebook ad to do only one thing, to optimize it to get more clicks to go to your landing page, your website. That is what Facebook is going to do. Conversions is where Facebook is going to optimize your ad to convert customers to take an action, to actually go and click on this button, enter this information out, and go to the thank you page. Now, conversions are really only something you want to use if you already have a massive amount of data that Facebook has collected, and especially if you have your Facebook pixel set up, which we're going to go over later in another training. So conversions is something that personally I would wait on. If you're brand new to this, I would do traffic. Lead generation, we're going to do in the next training. We're going to create a Facebook ad, and we're going to create a lead form inside of Facebook, and I'm going to show you a different way to collect leads, but really it depends on your business. If you're a home security company and you're trying to compete against ADT and Brinks Home Security, and you're trying to get some system installs, what you could do is you can run a Facebook lead ad, and people click on the button. If they want a free home security system, they fill out a form, and it's on Facebook. And then the lead will automatically get sent to you, and what you could do is call them and schedule the appointment. So that's kind of how that works. But for the purpose of this training, we're going to do traffic. That's going to be the objective. Let's go ahead and name this. So we're going to do we're just going to do gym demo ad. Okay, and don't worry about these. I'm going to click on continue. Now the ad set name, so let's say, for example, that the first ad that I want to run will be to, now I live in the Nashville, Tennessee area. So these ads, I'm just going to be running to the Nashville area just to use an example. Obviously, if you're a local business and you need to generate leads and you really only can use the customers that are in your area, then you'll kind of go by that as an example. You just change it from Nashville to your area. But the ad set name, let's just say we're going to do gym demo. Then what we'll do is we'll do comma, and let's say that we're going to target women only, and then we're going to do 21 to let's say 45. And so what we're doing is we're creating a really detailed targeted ad that is only to women within, and what we would do is we would type in Nashville. So as you can see, I'm typing in the name of the ad. I'm typing in the area that we're targeting. I'm typing in who we're targeting. So if you're targeting entrepreneurs, type in entrepreneurs. If it's men, if it's women, if it's school teachers, if it's parents, if you have a product that you're trying to target parents, you'll put parents. Then you'll put an age range. So and really it's just to play around with it. It's to find out what works, what's going to convert. And what you could do is the very next ad, you can do the gym demo, you could do Nashville, and you could do men 21 to 45. So that's kind of an example. Or you could just do all. You're just trying to target everybody. But what I have found is if you can run multiple ads at like $5 a day, and then you run an ad to women, you run an ad to men, maybe run an ad to parents, and then you find out which one is giving you the best conversion. So that's just kind of some stuff we can play with. What I'll do for now is I'm going to leave it on women. Okay. We want website traffic. Okay. Location, we're going to type in the location that you want to do. So we're going to type in Nashville, Tennessee. And there are several different things that we can do. Now, let's say that you're a gym and you only want to target a specific area. That because let's say your gym is over here in this area, and people that live in Franklin, I mean that's a good goodness, a good 45-minute drive. Maybe you don't want to target them because that's too far away. So what you could do is you could do current city only. So only people that have a Nashville address. Or you could do cities with a radius, and maybe you could do, 10 miles within Nashville. And as you can see, the lower that you go, the potential reach will actually reduce. So if I increase it to 25 miles, that's actually going to increase the potential. Let's go over here to the age range. We wanted to do 21 to, I believe it was 45. Was that right? 21 to 45. I think that was it. Yeah, 21 to 45. And what that's going to do, it's going to give us, you see, if I was to add more an age range, then as you can see, it goes up from 750,000 to 1.2 million. Okay, so the idea is to get a little bit on the detailed target marketing side rather than just having a broad range, which means you're just showing your ad to way too many people. All right, let's select women. And it's we look at 400,000 people in the city of Nashville and also some of the smaller cities outside of Nashville. Then we got a potential reach of probably about 1,500 to 2,000 people a day. And we're going to get, probably about 50 to 75 clicks a day, I would estimate. As far as language, if you leave it blank, it's gonna run the ad to everybody that's in this area, even if they speak a different language. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just type in English and all. And it is going to change it up a little bit, but sometimes I just kind of want to make sure that if there's any people that live in this city that can't speak English, it's going to be a little difficult for them to sign up for a gym membership because they may not be able to understand the process. But that is entirely up to you. As far as demographic or as far as detailed targeting, what we could do is we could what I would do, and this is my suggestion to you. If you are a local business, a gym, chiropractor, dentist, car dealership, barbershop, and you're just trying to run an ad to a certain area that's inside of your city, I would just leave it as is. I would select the location. And by the way, everyone in this location, this is something that you've got to understand. For me, if I'm running an ad for a gym, I only want people that live in this location. And the reason why is because what if people are visiting from out of town? They're not going to be able to join the gym. What if people are visiting, for the holidays, for the 4th of July, for Memorial Day, for Christmas? Well, if you have everybody in this location, then this ad is going to pop up on everybody's Facebook feed, even if they don't live there. That is wasted marketing dollars for you. But again, it just depends on the type of business that you are. I'm going to do everybody that lives in that location. And I'm not going to do detailed targeting because I'm a local business and I need to run, I need to be able to reach as many people as possible. But if you were, if you were a consultant and you're trying to help people that have a small business, then you can go over here and you can type in small business. And then what you can do is right over here where it says small business owner, small business owners. If you select that, you're going to have a reach of about 39 million people. I think that might be worldwide. Let's select that and see what happens to 330,000 people. Okay, so within this radius, 6,100 people have basically reported or have shown interest that they are a small business owner. So if you're running an ad and you only want small business owners, and I select all, what it's going to do is going to show me I've got 14,000 people that I can reach. So that gives you an example. The detailed targeting is just niching down who you're showing your ad to. All right, let's go down here. Now, let's say that you went through a lot of work here. Now, this I'm not really worried about. I really don't plan on saving this audience. This is just too easy to set up. But let's say you went through the detailed targeting and maybe you don't want to, you're going to go through a lot more of different detailed targeting and you don't want to forget. What you can do is you can actually click right here to save this audience. And you can say, you can name it Nashville Women 21 to 45. And that way you can come back to it. All right. As far as expand interest when it may increase link clicks at a lower cost, I've never really played around with that. I haven't really noticed if that makes a difference. You can just kind of play with that and see if it helps. As far as placements, if you do automatic placements, Facebook is going to optimize your ad to show it to the right amount of people within the right networks. So if you just have an image ad, I mean, they might be able to show that to Instagram, Facebook, some of the Messenger and other things. If you're brand new and you don't really want to mess with placements, just leave it on automatic. If you're a little bit more experienced, what you could do is you can actually, if you want the cheapest possible traffic, unselect everything and just leave it on Facebook feed. Okay. Another tip you can do is if you want to run Facebook ads and you also want those ads to be shown on Instagram, what a lot of the more professional marketers will do is they'll run two separate ads. They'll run a Facebook ad that is strictly on Facebook. They'll run the exact same ad, but what they'll do is they'll unselect everything on here with the exception of Instagram. And what it'll do is it will show this exact ad, but it will only show it on Instagram. What that does is it gives you a cheaper cost per click if you are only showing this ad on Instagram rather than having Facebook do all the work to show it on all of these different platforms. Okay. And what you could do is you can run it for 3 to 7 days. And if you see that Instagram is crushing it and is you're getting a ton of leads and it's costing 20, 50, cents, 75 cents a lead. And then you look at your regular Facebook ad and you're not getting anything. What you could do is you can shut down your Facebook ad, leave your Instagram ad going, and then create another Facebook ad and just make some changes and you can optimize it. Okay. Right over here on mobile devices, really we want all. On a daily budget, if you have a really good size budget to work with, I would do a minimum of a $20 a day budget. Okay. Now the reason why I wouldn't go all out and do like $100 or $1,000 a day is because the very first stage of a Facebook ad is testing and optimizing. That is the very first stage. For the first 3 to 5 days, your job is going to be to keep an eye on those ads and to make sure that they're converting, make sure that you're getting leads, make sure that your cost per click and your cost per lead is low. If you're finding out that your cost per lead and cost per click is too high, you need to stop the ad. You need to find out what's not working. You need to look at the ads that are working. What I would do is I would just do an ad budget of $5 a day because I just need to test. I need to find out what's working, what's not working. I would run my ad set continually. I mean, I just don't see the point in a start and an end date. I would just let it go and then just shut it off when it's not working or it's too expensive or when it's just not converting anymore. But if you're going on vacation or if you're going to be going on a business trip, you can start it and stop it. That way you don't have to worry about it. Landing page views is really what we want. But I mean, we could base it on impressions or on link clicks. What I would do is I would either do landing page views or I would do link clicks. But landing page views has been the most popular for years. What people have been doing. And what we'll do is we'll take a look at this and we'll hit continue. And now what it's going to do, the ad name. We need to know what the ad name is. So we'll do Gym Demo. And we're doing Nashville, women 21 to 45. And that's usually what I do. I just name it what I named it on the previous page. So here's some different options. If we go over here to Carousel, what that's going to do is you're going to be able to, it's going to be able to show multiple images or videos to somebody. Then you have a single image or video. So you have that option. And then collection. What I would do is I would do either an image or a video. That's what I would do. Video is always a preference, but you can also do images. Carousel is also something that's fun to play with, and sometimes it does have some success. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a single image. Okay, I've already pre-selected an image that I'm going to use, and let's go in here in my images, and we're going to find that gym photo that I saved. Here it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this image. And just a quick tip, don't use stock images. Use real images of real people. Subconsciously, people look at a stock image and they automatically dismiss it as fake and not real, and they won't respond to your ad as much as if you were to provide them with a real image of real people or of real equipment or a building. So here's the image. What I could do is I can crop it, make sure that what I could do is I can show some people working out right here. And if I go horizontal, it'll do that. And then this is original. So we're going to apply changes. And let's see here. And Facebook is automatically going to optimize the image depending on what it looks like on mobile, desktop, or on Instagram. And here's how the ad looks so far. What we're wanting is we're wanting a website conversion. So we're going to leave website. The text is going to be the body of the text. What we're going to do is we're going to do a call out. So, hey, Nashville. Let's just call this, we're just going to say we're Nashville Gym. So that's the name of our gym. And we are doing something crazy. I'm going to put it all in caps to promote our gym. Okay. And we are giving away 50 vouchers for our new location that recently opened. Put an exclamation point. Okay, that looks good. What I'll do is I'm going to go to another line. Get one now by clicking the button below, or simply go here. And what I'll do is I'll go over to our landing page. Now, here's something that we can do as an idea. What you could do is you can actually go to bit.ly.com. It's a URL link shortener, and what you could do is actually create, let's go to the gym, the first landing page, the URL that we're going to have. And obviously, if I was a gym, obviously I would have a custom domain here. I would not use a ClickFunnels domain. I would have a nice custom domain like HTTPS, Nashville Gym, .com or something like that. So that's what I would have. But let's go over here to Bitly. What you could do is you get it's a free resource. You click on create, and we already copied it. We're gonna paste it. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is 50 free. I'm just gonna type in 50 free vouchers, or you can do the name of the city, Nashville Gym, promo or something like that. You're going to click on save. And then you're going to click on copy. Then we're going to test the link by pasting it here. And then it's going to go straight to the URL, to the landing page. And also what you could do is right up here, we're going to refresh the screen. And we're able to see the click right here. We're able to see that one person clicked on it, which was me. All right, we are going to paste it right here. So as you can see, that people will have two opportunities to click on the link to get their voucher. Now, in the ads that I run for my personal business, I don't always put a link or a URL here. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just say click on the button below. All right, you're also going to put the link URL here. Okay, and pixel is missing. That's okay. We're going to create a pixel later. Let's see. Actually, what I wanted to do I forgot to put what the actual promotion is. That gives you 7 free days at our gym. So what you could do is you can actually just get rid of that recently open. So we can just do that. How about that? That looks a little bit better. Let me copy this, and I'm going to paste it on the headline. Get 7 free days at our gym. All right, you see how I did that? Learn more is the most popular button that you can use. Okay, display link, you can leave that blank. News feed is basically what that's for. If you are on desktop, it's going to show a news feed description, so you can just put something else there. But on mobile, it usually doesn't show it. I'm just going to leave it blank for now. You can write something else if you want to. Yeah, as you can see, I have a Facebook pixel, so it's already there, but I don't have it installed on the page. I'm going to show you how to do all of that later. So actually what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to stop the video, because we're going to move over to a couple other things that before I run this ad that we really need to make sure that we take a look at and we test. And obviously I'm not going to click confirm, because what that's going to do is actually going to actually create the ad. But as you can see, this is what the ad looks like. If you want to get a preview of the ad, what it looks like in your news feed, you just simply click on this button. Well, actually what I'll do is I'm actually going to show you what I was talking about. But before you run a Facebook ad, you have to make sure, I already went over this prior, but you have to make sure that that everything is set up properly. You need to make sure that your landing page is set up and optimized properly. That when we go in here, you've got to make sure that your email autoresponder is connected properly. Now you have your email sequence already in place, and we go over to integrations, and we got to make sure that it's set up properly, and then you just select the one that you want, and you got to make sure that everything's set up, everything is working properly, that you have to test everything. I'm talking actually go and opt in, go to this funnel and actually enter in your real email address, and make sure that the emails are being sent, that you're able to track everything. Once you know everything is working properly, then you can go in here, you can create your ad, you can optimize your ad. Then when you're done, you just simply hit confirm, and that's it. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to stop this video, and we're going to do, let's see how much time we have. We've been on here for about 30 minutes. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to stop the video, and I'm going to create a whole new video that's going to go through the resource offer. I'm going to create a whole Facebook ad that's going to do basically a resource offer. And what I'm doing is I'm just kind of giving you an idea how it works a little bit different. I'm going to do a video instead of an image, so I can show you how that works. And I'm going to show you kind of how it's a little bit different in the copy. But this is the basic idea and the basic principle of how a Facebook ad works. And honestly, it's extremely simple and extremely easy. People just make it complicated. They really do. So what I want to challenge you to do is don't get frustrated. It's new. There's a learning curve, yes, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it actually kind of becomes easy to use. So what I want to challenge you to do is just kind of play around with it, have fun with it. Create a couple of Facebook ads at $5 a day. Have one running to men, have one running to women, see which one converts the best. And we're going to go over conversions and tracking and looking at your numbers. We'll go over that in another video. But I just wanted to give you the basic idea. So we'll go ahead and stop this. And then in the next video, we're going to go over setting up an ad for a resource offer. And I'll see you in that video.